So loads and loads and loads of work and money has been spent on this car right here. I don't even know how much money I've spent on it. I've got the receipts for everything I've done to it. There's been thousands and thousands spent on this car. I bought it back in, I think it was April 2020. Bought it towards the end of April 2020. Before this, I had my Corsa, which was an absolute bag of nails. And I was looking at sort of like BMW 1 Series and stuff like that as well, not a second car, but my next car. And I came across these. I always liked the look of them. I thought they were quite cool. Started watching some videos and stuff on them, and I just thought they were sick. I can't remember the guy's name. I think it was Tweed Bean. I'll put a photo of his Mini in now. His Mini was awesome. It had the G-wing on the back of it and stuff like that, which this one did at one time. I've put the original one back on now, but this did have the massive carbon fibre G-wing on it and stuff like that. And yeah, so I finally pulled the trigger on one. Bought it stock, and I absolutely loved it. I was so happy with it. It's such a unique, like, small, quirky little car. Handles great. It was so quick. Like, back then, I think it had 170 brake when I bought it. Now it's been remapped to 194 bhp and 242 newton meters of torque. So it's just a little stage 1 map. I didn't go too crazy on it. If I did wanted to go more power, I could have put a reduced supercharger pulley on it, and that would have made 270. I'm just going to give you a quick walk around of the car, talk you through some of the mods. I'll probably end up forgetting stuff. I'll leave a full mod list in the description below. This car's got full service history, loads of paperwork, only 86k miles, which is not too bad for one of these, considering it's 06. It's the post-facelift Cooper S, which means like the front end has been changed, the interior has been changed a little bit, and it's got a different supercharger in there, if I remember. I think it's the blades on the supercharger are Teflon coated or something along those lines. I can't remember. The Mini specialist will know. I used to be really big in like the Mini scene. I used to go to all the meets. There's a Mini club, I guess you could call it, called Kill or Chrome. I used to go to their car shows. I've done track days in this car, drove it all over Wales and stuff like that. I've been everywhere in this car and I love it. It's so sick. But I'm just going to talk you through some of the specs. Go ahead and start on the engine bay, and underneath this massive, really cool, like clamshell style bonnet is this little 1.6 litre supercharged engine with top mounted intercooler right here. I've done loads to this engine. I really spent a lot of time fiddling around with the engine bay, like doing stuff like putting all the strut bracing in and the piping and the red HT leads and stuff to make it look really nice. So I used to get quite a few compliments at shows on the style of the engine bay. We'll just talk about some of the stuff that's been done. So here we've got these like chassis mount braces right down here on both sides of the car. Those are R52 Cabrio braces, which I've painted red. Up here we got the strut bar from M2 Motorsport. That was really cheap. We've got the intercooler cover, which has been repainted in red with a black top mounted intercooler. The Ram Air induction kit with the MTC hose. It was so hard to find this hose, honestly. It was out of stock the whole time on MTC's website. Went to a track day at Castle Combe and I found one there. It was the last one for sale, so I had to buy it then. I've changed normally there's a plaque here that says Mini, but I've taken it off, sprayed it black, and then put just an S logo on there. It's got the standard coil pack but upgraded HT leads from, I think they were, I can't even remember the name of it. Then it's got some NGK spark plugs and castor oil change and stuff like that. So nothing crazy compared to like my cars now, but back then this is the first car I sort of just like I've modified all my cars, but this is the first car I went nuts on, like proper mods and stuff like that. And it was sick. It pulls so good because this is faster than my Golf, like 0 to 60 sort of stuff, like the low stuff, and instant sort of acceleration, like second, first gear and stuff. It's insane. But yeah, a lot of work had been done to the engine. I was going to do loads more. I was going to get a bigger intercooler, and I was going to do the supercharger pulley, which is just like down here. But I decided to take it off the road sort of thing and keep it as like a show car sort of thing, because it was only doing 18 mpg, which is horrific. And because it's like, well, a Mini and the Cooper S, they've got different suspension on them and it's unbearable. My new Golf has coilovers and that even rides more comfortable than this. So it's great as a track car, but rubbish as a daily. When I took this to Castle Combe for a track day, it was Minis only, and I was chasing down like R53 Cooper S, John Cooper works in this. So they have 210 brakes, about 20 more than me, but because I did so much mods to the suspension, like stiffening it all up with these braces, I was getting them in a corner. Alright, so we'll touch on some of the exterior mods because quite a bit has been done. So first off, the main thing is it's been fully de-chromed, so it's had the beltline kit done, the scuttle vents done, blacked out indicators, black Cooper S badge, black headlights around, John Cooper Works style front grille. What else we've got? In terms of blacking it out, black badges at the back, and then the boot handle has been vinyl wrapped black. You'll also notice I've got this stripe on the front of the bonnet because, I don't know, this is like my signature thing that's made it so recognisable at meets. Everyone knew who I was because I had that stripe on the bonnet. I put the stripe on the front just because I wanted to. There's quite a few stone chips like right under this section, so also covered up that. It's not really bang on straight. That's actually just a sun strip from Halfords which I put on. But you'll also notice on the opposite side of the car, there's this little stripe down here. That's because when I was at a car meet, I wasn't really paying much attention, backed it into a fence, and under there, if you can see sort of, it's hard to see that it's wet, but if you can see sort of like right here, it's all textured, and that's because I've cracked my rear bumper. So instead of getting a new bumper, I just put a stripe over it. So that was my cheeky little way of covering it up. You'll see also on the back, we've got the RR Performance badge. That's because those are the guys who remapped it for me. What else we've done? Not too much at the back. It did look cooler when I had the wing on, you'll see. And down there you can also see 3-inch twin tailpipe centre exit exhaust. Sounds insane, so fucking loud. Got some black lug nut bolt covers, the Cooper S centre caps, and red painted brake calipers. The wheels are in really good nick, fully refurbished. Got 5-stone tyres on it on the front. I think that's about it, sort of like exterior wise. Replaced the license plate because I had one of those badges on the front. I hate them, so I replaced that. Cooper S badge on the front of the bonnet, and you can see through the hood scoop. It's hard to see there, but it's the red. I won't focus. But you can see the red on the intercooler through there, so that makes it look pretty badass. Stubby Aerial as well. It's got loads of little stuff. I didn't go too crazy on it, but I did loads and loads of little stuff. Changed the headlight bulbs out to white ones and stuff like that. I did do quite a bit of interior work. I'll try find a photo of what this interior looked like stock. But it had grey cloth seats, which were really ugly, so I changed them out to these leather ones. I've also got the 3-spoke steering wheel. It came with the 2-spoke one. Put a red badge on that. Got some red toggle switch covers. The Cooper S badge there. Genuine carbon fibre handbrake right there. I do also have, I put a photo in, a genuine carbon fibre shift knob for the John Cooper Works one. They're going up to like 300 quid for one of them, so I thought I'd take it out of the car and leave it in my room just in case. And it's got the optional, there you can go, ashtray in there. So that's quite cool. Yeah, and that's all that's been done interior wise. It's a really nice spec interior. When they called it a Mini, they weren't joking. Have a look at how tiny this boot is. There's the old steering wheel and stuff. Look how tiny that boot is. See, that was the old steering wheel that was on it. That ugly fuck. Look at that. Fuck. Compared to that one. Yeah. But it's also got the really, this is quite rare stuff actually. It's got the first aid kit, original tool pack, and the original Mini / BMW warning triangle. So it's got all the kit. Obviously no spare wheels, no space for it. Yeah, this car is really cool. Obviously I can't drive it because I'm only insured on my Golf right now. So this is sort of just a garage queen. I took it out to take this to this video, but I'll put in some driving clips from a couple months ago when I did have it on the road. Some rev clips and any sort of cool photos I've got of it. Stay tuned for the next video. If you guys have a modified car, let me review it. I want to do some modified car reviews. I want to go out in people's cars and see what they're like and experience it for myself and stuff like that. So let me know, drop them in the comments below, hit me up on my email and stuff, and we'll make a video.